What's up, everybody? Dex here with another episode of Suburban Paranormal. Glad you guys keep tuning in to me. Having a blast doing this show. So let's keep going again. I am, of course, Dex. You can see my name down there. It's so fancy. Yada yada. That's, of course, if you're watching us on YouTube. So go ahead, Cinescape Media on YouTube. Subscribe, and you can watch and see all the evidence and pictures that we plan on showing coming forward in the next however many episodes. But guys, of course, as always, we are brought to you by the Cinescape Media. Myself, Bill, and Sean over there. We have brought on a couple brand new shows. If you're into satire, we have Satire is Not Dead. This is by Harvey. Really good stuff. Really glad to have him now part of the team. So go ahead, check him out over on the website. And coming soon, another show. If you're an outdoors person, this one kind of fits in because I like going outdoors and doing ghost hunting. So this kind of fits in, but it's outdoor fishing. We just released the trailer for that. It's called 215 Fishing. Again, go check out the site, guys. I can't tell you guys enough. I know I say it at the beginning of every episode, but of course, come check us out. We're doing a lot of good, fun things, and we always, of course, are hoping you are liking it. So that's all I really got at the top here. So we can go ahead. Let's jump right into our news topics here. And it's good stuff indeed. So the first one, we have Nessie in high def. This picture, let me tell you, our favorite monster, Nessie. Oh, maybe not her favorite monster. I like it. I mean, Nessie's been around for ages like many others, but Nessie being one of the really popular ones. But a gentleman by the name of Steve apparently was on vacation last September. He was visiting in the area and just started to take some pictures. You know, I mean, the area is super nice, so why would you not be taking pictures, right? But at first glance, he thought he just saw a large fish. He's quoted as saying, "I started taking a couple shots. This big fish came to the surface and then went back down." You can see it right up here. I'm actually going to make this bigger for you guys to see. And as always, I'm going to link the article in the description of the show so you guys can definitely go take a look at this, check out some of the other stuff. Apparently, once it went down, though, he tried to get more, but the other pictures up there, it shows it just looks like a trail from him swimming. But again, let me go ahead. I'm going to bring this up to you guys so you can see this a little bit better. Look at that. That is an awesome picture. This is the kind of pictures I want to start seeing and hope we start getting a lot more of, especially when it comes to Ghost or, well, Ghost, I guess that's going to be a little hard, but you never know, as well as aliens. And with all the alien stories, which we're going to get into this episode, well, the next news article anyway, but, I would love for people to catch images this clear of some aliens. But yeah, so again, we're going to link it down in the description. I want you guys to give your opinions on this. The article just came out, it looked like a couple weeks ago. And then there's another person who apparently right after Caitlin, that article's newer. It's listed as the 5th official sighting, I believe, of Nessie, according to like the people that actually track that stuff. There's official 5th official, and she's got video. That's another pretty blurry one, but it follows up with this. And again, this picture is awesome. So congrats to this guy for getting one of the, I think they say this is top 3 pictures of Nessie. And I would have to agree with looking at that picture. So again, we'll link the description. Tell me what you guys think. And I really I hope to see more. So, like I said, moving on. Speaking of UFOs, we actually have some UFO sightings in PA, some recent ones. An article just came out. And actually, according to the article, though, there have been 358 UFO sightings this year alone in PA. The first half we have had over 358 UFO sightings. Now, as you guys know, I'm from the suburbs. I haven't seen any, unfortunately, but unfortunately, I'm not really out too much at night looking up in the sky. I live in a townhome apartment complex, whatever you want to call it, so there's a lot of light pollution, especially right there. Like, the light is actually really bright. I had to buy some crazy blackout curtains for my daughter's room because our daughters, when they're trying to sleep, that light is like right in their window. It still comes in pretty good with the light or the new curtains, but anyway, unfortunately, it's harder for me in the area I'm at to try and see this stuff. There has been, like I said, 358 of them. One of the recent ones is actually in Montgomery County, which we're in Bucks County. Montgomery County is really not that far, so it's happening close to me. So it is kind of frustrating that I can't really get out there and look at the sky without way too much light pollution that will make it almost impossible for me to see. I really can't even see meteor showers and things like that. I'm hoping when I buy a house next year, possibly, hopefully, fingers crossed and all that, I want a place where there's not a lot of light pollution. If it's up on like a hill maybe, and I can go outside and I can have a deck and I can have a telescope, or I can just lay on my deck and look and hope to see something, it'll be great. Obviously, I'll have everything right here as soon as it happens. Maybe we'll do a live feed. I mean, a live UFO hunting fees really wouldn't be that fun, but we could talk UFOs and things like that. We definitely want to actually put out there, if you guys are interested, I would not mind. I would absolutely love doing a live stream with you guys. Answer questions, people can call in. We can do all sorts of fun stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in it, let us know. Hit us up on the social medias. Obviously, social medias will be up in a minute. But let us know. But again, we are getting a lot more UFO alien talk that it's just, to me, it seems with all the other crazy stuff that's just being pushed out in the media and in our faces right now, this stuff has just been flying under the radar. And I swear, if this stuff was coming out last year, well, it started, I guess you could say, it started coming out more and more last year. But, I mean, I don't know. If this was all coming out as rapid as it is lately, last year, it might have gained more attention. Everybody's just more concerned with what's going on now that they're seeing versus this kind of stuff. So, we'll see. I guess, hopefully, we'll get some more. But I'm paying attention. I know one of the other things recently somebody was talking about, we mentioned the British X-Files. I haven't seen that website yet. If anybody has found it or it's been popped up, please let me know. I would love to see this. We've talked about before, people are supposed to start releasing these files, and we haven't really seen much of it come out yet. So, not sure what's going on with that. I don't know if something changed their minds, but hopefully we get it soon. Hopefully we're going to have more. This stuff is very exciting to see all this. So I hope you guys are excited as I am. As always, this article I'll list in the description as well. You guys can check it out. So we're going to move on to my favorite. I know a lot of you, I've gotten a lot of mixed reviews on it. I know I've said this before. A lot of people do, a lot of people don't. Dad jokes are great. As I mentioned last week, my kid's been hitting me with them. Pretty funny lately. So this week's dad joke, we're going to keep with the theme of aliens here. And today's joke is, where is an alien's favorite place to get coffee? Starbucks. I keep forgetting to get a damn laughing track. I'm sorry. I have it written down. It's been a crazy week. But again, I promise you next week. If not, you guys can hold me accountable, and I don't know. We'll make it up somehow. But that's your paranormal dad joke for the week. But let's move right along. TV talk typically is what we do now, and unfortunately, I haven't really seen much paranormal TV. I have gotten through all of Portals of Hell though, and I really have been enjoying the show. They do seem to do a lot of great stuff, and which reminds me, actually, right before I got on, I did see an article where there's gonna be some kind of stuff now with hunting with the Osbournes, not just Jack. It looks like we're gonna get Sharon and Ozzy as well. Again, I only saw the headline. I'm going to look further into this. I don't know if we're getting a new TV show, if we're going to get the ability to go do it. I'm sure if the opportunity is there to go investigate, it's going to cost lots and lots of money. Lots and lots of us don't have, unfortunately. But once I find out more information, I'll bring that up next episode in 2 weeks here. But so, again, if there's a show out there going on that I'm missing, please let me know. The next show that I have lined up after Portals of Hell is Dead Files. And that one's going to take me a while to get through, because from what I can see, there's a lot of episodes of the Dead Files. But I do see lots and lots of talk about that show, so I am looking forward to it. But again, if you guys have any other suggestions for more paranormal TV shows that I should be watching, definitely let me know. Also, I did browsing through Netflix the other day. Sorry, I was cracking my knuckles there. Browsing through Netflix, I did see another documentary, I guess, on there. Curious if anybody's seen it yet. That one I'm probably going to toss on again soon. But if you guys have seen this one yet, let me know what your thoughts are on it. In 2 weeks, I'll give you my thoughts on what I think of it. But again, lots more alien stuff coming out too, possibly. So I hope, again, I don't want to keep repeating myself here. I just really hope you see more. Any other suggestions on paranormal TV shows, movies, documentaries, definitely send them through the social medias, and I will give a look to those. So, our topic of discussion, since we like to talk different topics here every other week, the topic is orbs. Now, a lot of people have recently been posting a lot more pictures of orbs again to be reviewed from on the different ghost forums that I'm on, and I know orbs have been one of those things that, like, everybody as soon as they see any sort of little, say circle or little shapes in their pictures, they immediately think, oh my god, it's an entity, it's a ghost, it's this. And when it comes to orbs, I'd probably say, I know there was a great article that I did just read, and it's got a lot of actually example pictures that show, like, different orbs, different orbs, I guess you could say, and what really they more than likely are, between different insects and dust and snow and rain and different things. But there's a lot of examples on that site through these pictures that kind of show the differences between them. Now, again, not all orbs. Just probably, I know this site says like 99.9%. There's usually some sort of natural cause or occurrence that's causing these anomalies in your pictures. Now, I can understand, especially people new to getting into the ghost hunting field. You always want to be catching something. You want to be, you want something kind of tangible that makes you feel like you're not wasting your time, or especially if you have skeptics that are friends, family, whatever, and you tell them, oh, I'm going to go do this, like, cool ghost hunt, and hopefully I'll catch something, and, they poke fun, they say they're whatevers, and you just really want to find anything. So as soon as you see those orbs, you immediately want to go, look, see, I got something. And it's really hard. Now, again, it's not all. There are some orbs that when you see the video, they have a distinct flight path. They act differently. They're not just, it's not really explainable. There is a very, very low chance that you do catch one of those. But again, you got to take into account your environment and everything else around you before you try and use that picture that you think it's an orb. Especially if you got a friend that's a photographer, don't ever try and show them a picture of an orb. Whether you came up with 100% proof that you know or you feel it is, photographers are going to have a list of things right off the top of their head. They're going to go, that's dust. That's, pollen. That's going to be this. See how it's got that little hint of yellow? It's going to be this. So as much as we love orbs, I think a picture of an orb is almost like the website says, a 99.9% chance. Video evidence of an orb can make your evidence either more believable because of what you can see with its flight patterns and the way it's moving, and you can tell, is that an AC vent that just turned on? Like, with a video, it could help, but a picture, just as much as we all want to capture evidence, the orbs, it's just, they're really, really, really tough. So I just kind of wanted to talk about that a little bit, because like I said, I've caught some before where I was almost 100% sure, but then I've gone back and I look, and there's things within the picture that kind of can help explain why you're actually seeing that. Or like I said, in my case, why I was seeing what I thought originally may have been an orb, or may not have been an orb. But again, I have cases where there's, and I wish I can find the photo. It's been a while, but there's photos I've taken in home, like one of I think it was my parents' house, and then my grandmother's house. Actually, not too long after she passed, we were all there, and one of the pictures, there's really just, there's not a explanation that I can find within the picture to explain the orb. It's just one single orb. And then just because of being a paranormal investigator, we're always taught, take multiple photos in a row so that it's not just a one-off anomaly from just one picture at a time. You take 2 or 3 so that you can compare them. And if one of those photos within those 3 has just one thing, then it's also kind of leans and lends to the credibility of it. Because if it's dust or anything along those lines, if you capture 2 or 3 in a row and it's only, and you see something in all 3 right in a row, then yeah, that might be explained by dust or anything like that. But if you only catch it in just say 1, well, then that's kind of lending a little more to the credibility. That's how I would think. And you see it when you watch all the ghost shows. Everybody always says, take multiple pictures in a row so that you can compare them side to side. So that's really, I don't want to go too crazy into orbs and everything else, but again, there's a great article. I'll list it. It actually has a YouTube video that explains a lot of orbs. It's a good video. So I do, like I said, recommend anybody to go check out the article, go check out the video. We're not affiliated with the website or anything, but it's something I found. And like I said, a lot of people I've seen recently have been talking more about this stuff, posting pictures for, everybody to take a look at. So That's gonna be it. I don't actually have much else going on, except actually I did just remember I should have mentioned in our TV section here. There were pictures recently, I think, posted by Graham. No, not Graham. I'm sorry. My new glasses names are Graham's actually. Um, but anyway, besides the point. Jason had recently posted some pictures, and I think Steve Gonzalez as well from Ghost Nation. They're out. They're starting investigating again. They're all masked up, but they're allowed. They got permission to go ahead and start filming again. So hopefully they're going to film the rest of season 2, and we're going to see that very soon. I know a lot of people are excited for that. So hopefully, as things, we start going green and we start opening back up, we can get all our favorite shows back, and things can occur, like you said. And if you remember previous episode, we had Sean. We actually are planning to do his house, like we talked about on that episode. Plan on investigating that house, hopefully within the next 2 to 3 weeks. And of course, if we find anything, we're going to bring him on. Bill's also going to be with us that night. So I don't know if anybody else will be there, but we're going to try to keep it low. Not, I guess, low profile, because obviously, like we talked about before, with too many people, too much contamination. But we're going to put some stuff together, and we'll have all three of them on, or all three of us on, all three of us on, and we'll go over what we found, and if we see anything, heard anything. So looking forward to doing that. Like I said, hopefully in a couple weeks, we're going to get out to his house and get that done. So on that note, guys, don't forget, check us out. Social medias, as you can see, are right here. Suburban Paranormal, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Again, we've gotten a lot more followers on Instagram, so guys, I appreciate you checking us out. Hope you guys are enjoying. And I know a few of you have reached out as well for coming on the show, so we're going to get those scheduled. My producer should hopefully be back in the studio soon as well, so that he can help and we can get a bunch of these scheduled out. So again, guys, hope you're staying safe. Hope you guys are still enjoying the show like I am. And on that note, have a good one. See you guys later.